Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Steel Donut. My name is Matt, and with me today we have Yella.
Good day.
Blake.
Hello.
Connor.
Hello there.
And not Bob, because Bob can't be here today. But that's okay. I guess we'll have someone do his lines for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever the time comes. And today we are back in Angst much again. We are on Chapter 11, Interlude.
I've sort of said this in the build-up, but this is supposed to be like slice of life. Like he's finally done just spouting awful exposition at us and decides to just give us awful character building instead.
Amazing.
But has he done brainwashing characters?
Like I like a little interlude, so to speak. I like it when an author dials things back and just sort of gives us some normal life. Like it's not always fun to be, you know, boom 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 plot moving forward all the time.
Yeah, you need a break.
If you know what I mean.
That's what an interlude is for.
Yeah.
Like it's nice to have a relaxing moment, but Drax man's just
to be happening.
Drax can't even write a relaxing moment without it being infuriating, as you'll soon see. Let's get going.
All right. Yeah.
So, Chapter 11, Interlude. The end is approaching, but life marches on. I don't know what that's all about.
So I guess it's not the end of life. Okay, good.
Life soon returned to normal in Ponyville. No pony ever connected the incident with Princess Celestia to the new pony in town. Wow, there's some just... That is the biggest load of BS I've ever heard. She showed up at his door. It was just like, screw you.
Nah, man, that didn't happen.
All good authors just write out the events of the past so that way they don't have to affect the plot.
It is the power of the retcon.
Yeah. There was some rumor at first that he may be a distant relation to the royal family, left to guard against the creature that had appeared that day. After several weeks of not asking for any special treatment, he quickly just became another friendly face in Ponyville. Whatever.
Okay, sure.
The friends, don't you mean the main six?
Yeah, the main six.
I can't believe you missed a chance to like have a reference to the show. The friends all agreed to keep Drax's true form a secret, and that he should only appear in pony form while in public. He only appeared as a human while around friends, but the occasional sighting led to the rumor of a creature coming from the nearby Everfree forest to stalk the town.
Why couldn't he just not go into his stupid human form? Nobody
He's
likes
climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
Why does he keep doing that when he knows that it freaks people out?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
It's just dumb.
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
Damn.
No pony ever got close enough to get a good look, and soon the legend of Big Hoof was added to the many mysteries of living near the mystical forest.
Can we not?
Yeah, let's just ignore that and pretend it never happened. Let's retcon that.
Yeah. To quote Connor, can we just erase that from our memories?
Yeah.
If only.
As for his life in Ponyville, it was peaceful. He was always kept busy helping his friends with various projects, and he never lacked for a place to sleep.
But
even
he
Stab's got a house.
Yeah, like I was about to say, but he still doesn't have his own house.
He seriously doesn't have a house. Like, it's like, oh, hey Drax, where do you live?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Anywhere.
Yes.
You know,
I live.
It's like Gandhi once said, anywhere I roam, where I lay my head is home, baby.
Home, you know, home is where you hang your head, like I said, you know.
Yeah.
This is my home now.
Yeah. Yet despite the many attempts to seduce him, he remained faithful to the hyper pink pony he loved.
God.
Oh,
yeah.
I just had to get done fucking everyone else first.
Yeah.
After he
made
the rounds, he decided this one is best.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. That's not how it works. You can't sleep with every horse in the stable and then pick just one.
Well,
in case you were forgetting the fact that he's had sex with horses. Mm-hmm. Pinkie herself thought it was a great idea to share her new toy with her friends.
Bad.
Hashtag boy toy. But the dark stallion managed to demur at each occasion, maintaining a friendly status with the other mares.
If you don't like her doing that, why don't you just gaslight her again?
Yeah.
And this part here is just weird. Although there was the occasional rowdy sleepover at Pinkie's place, she never was able to get her wish of an orgy. Then what do you mean by rowdy? Do they just like... Is it just like a communal
intense,
like wank off? Like what is it?
Really
the way
intense
rowdy they mean
pillow
like
fights.
Actually rowdy. Like they're having fights. They're like actually like beating each other up. It's getting rowdy.
Put 'em up. Come on.
They said it's getting rowdy. They didn't say it was getting randy.
And then I love this. There were some lines Drax was not willing to cross. BS. Yeah, it's
why all of a sudden? No, they're like, really? Why all of a sudden does he not want to fuck like horses anymore?
Because
like, why all of a sudden is he got to be like?
Because all of a sudden the audience didn't want him to fuck horses.
Because all of a sudden the reviews were like, "You're such a creep."
Like all of a sudden, after he's been just going around fucking horses, all of a sudden he's like, "Nah, I gotta stay. I gotta stay."
That ain't me, man. That ain't me.
He grudgingly accepted not putting sex scenes in his story, but he just can't let go of that everyone's fawning over him and everyone's trying to fuck him.
I mean, everyone just wants to fuck him because of that delicious ass musk. We know this.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't last chapter he, like, cure that?
I just cannot believe this.
It was just explained that it was apparently magic, but otherwise it wasn't removed.
It wasn't cute. Okay.
But I mean, seriously, there's some lines you're not willing to cross. It's like, yeah, I'm okay with pedophilia, zoophilia, you know, like psychological abuse. I'm okay with like boning trees too, but you know, orgy that's a little much.
More than one sex partner at the same time? No.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I already did that in chapter 2.
Oh right.
5, but
either way, he did it.
Oh, was it chapter 5? Okay.
Yeah.
So time marched on, as it always does, and the dark alicorn became comfortable in his new life in Equestria. Adventures were had, friends made, life, love, and tragedy. Yet despite its happiness, the secrets revealed by Celestia haunted him. Tragedy? That doesn't sound very happy to me. Almost as much as the eerie prophecy that had yet to pass, or had it.
Maybe he already made it.
You remember when Twilight died? Oh, that was a great afternoon.
Traveling the edges of the ever-free forest was one of the few times Drax could openly use his human form. Why does he want to be in his human form anyway? Isn't this like his dream come true? To be a big dick horse?
Doesn't he have like a bigger dick in the pony form anyway?
I thought he was scared of like if he stays in pony form too long, he gets stuck in it.
But I mean, why does he care if he gets stuck in it? He's way better.
Yeah, why would he care if he just lives here?
You've been here for weeks. Surely you've, seen the boundaries.
Surely
of your magic a little more.
Surely you have by now figured out whether you want to stay here forever or move back to the cold and cruel human world.
If you can even figure out how to get back there, like...
Yeah, hell, maybe you're just stuck. You might as well just be stuck in pony form forever.
Okay with that. He's 100% down for that.
Why does he want to be in his human form at all?
I don't know.
Few ponies ever ventured into the forest, and if he was seen, it was chalked up to another sighting of the mysterious Big Hoof.
Big Hoof.
His latest mission, being recruited by Fluttershy, was to find some special herbs. His hands were far better at gathering plants than even his magic could do. What? He can teleport anywhere. He has magic more powerful than a god, yet he has to pick herbs by hand. He can't float them out of the ground.
Hey, all the magic in the world is nothing compared to opposable thumbs.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, God. Like, he can't even put limits on himself that make sense. Like, He has unlimited powers with bizarre limits.
Weird, specific things that he cannot do, yeah.
Granted, it was getting better with practice, but he always loved working with his hands anyway.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
I guess in pony form, he can't give as good of a massage.
He loves working with his hands.
I mean, those hoofs are, as he calls them, hoofs are nice and they're soft. They're
they're soft like car tires, like marshmallows.
Yeah, just like car tires, marshmallows, same thing.
Yeah.
Every so often, he would pause and scan the area. Something was following him.
Scanning for hostiles.
Yeah. The creatures of the forest mostly avoided him in this form, and the few aggressive creatures quickly learned not to bother the biped as he roamed the forest.
Why? Did he beat them up? What was he doing?
Don't describe yourself as a biped.
They had sore assholes afterwards.
Drax.
What was he doing to them?
Drax, putting the ped in biped.
Yeah.
Wow.
Having one's stinger forcibly inserted into a tender opening tended to deter even the crankiest of manticores. You raped a manticore?
Well, no. Well, yes, with their own stinger.
Good lord, dude! Why? That's
he didn't scare it off.
Crime.
You're like Rambo or something, dude.
He didn't scare it off. He held it down and shoved its own tail up its ass. He raped a manticore.
Yep.
Yes, Drax.
That's
wrong. Your intent. Like, we were just kind of exaggerating before about your. Well, we really weren't. What am I talking about? Look, dude, this is the first time in the story you have committed actual, undefendable, uncontestable rape. What the hell is wrong with you?
I thought we were gonna go into cute slice of life. Fucking God.
Like, you're trying to make that sound like a cute little joke, but considering the other things that happened in your story, I can't consider that a cute little joke. All I can think of is, oh my god, Drax raped a manticore. What is wrong with you, man? Soon he was done with his gathering, and decided to head back to Fluttershy's cottage with his spoils. As he rounded a tree, he knew something was wrong just a moment before the trap went off. So let's see, a loud snap and a groan was all the warning he got before a net sprung up around. Yes. Oh, and a groan was all the warning he got before a net sprung up around him.
What
kind of net is that?
Who groaned?
Oh, hauling him into the tree above. He wasn't worried about the situation, but neither was he amused. What?
I am not amused.
He was even less amused
worried.
when 3 foals shot out of the woods, covered in hoof-made ghillie suits. Oh my god, the last thing. I'm changing what I said before. The last thing that should ever be this close to Drax are children.
Oh no.
Cutie Mark Crusaders, Junior Detectives, yay! I forgot that I was supposed to do like an even higher pitched southern voice for Apple Bloom. The sound blasted out like a grenade, making his ears hurt and his teeth rattle.
Like, you know, that's what grenades do. You ever had a grenade go off on you? It just makes your ears hurt and your teeth rattle.
It has nothing to do with shrapnel.
No, just a little...
Just too loud.
It's just too loud. Yeah.
Oh, they made that grenade too loud. Oh, great. I got caught by the Full Scouts.
Oh.
He sighed to himself, trying not to laugh at the situation.
You fillies selling any cookies?
Call the police.
Call the police.
If somebody tries to touch you in a way or in a place that makes you feel uncomfortable.
I just put up signs around your neighborhood. If this man asks you if you're selling cookies, kids, just run away. Call the police. So, all fillies gasped in unison. They seemed to do Allet in unison, like some sort of sugar-fed hive mind.
He can talk!
Sorry, Steel Donut viewers. Feel bad for your ears. They chimed together. Of course he can talk! How else does he dun grand wishes? Exclaimed the yellow filly with the red mane. How else does he gran wishes?
Yeah. How else does he gran wishes?
Like, this isn't even, like, southern anymore. This is more like, I've lost all my teeth.
I love the grand wishes, huh?
The capital O orange, Pegasus retorted.
Yeah, that's how you know it's really orange.
Who's the orange?
Very orange.
Is that me?
Me.
No?
That's Scootaloo.
It doesn't grant wishes, silly. It's a mean, nasty monster that eats fools.
That's pretty accurate.
Yep.
Yep.
I heard it helps people, but will trick you if you make a deal with it.
Responded a white unicorn with lavender and pink curls.
Well, to be honest, ponies are a bit stringy.
The 3 stopped talking and stared up at the creature in Lynette, now looking down at them. Fear was plain on their faces. Yes, accurate feeling.
Yeah, you
This
should
is
be
really funny.
You should be most afraid. Please run for your lives.
However, a nice tender foal is delicious if you braise it slowly over hot coals.
I feel like this is supposed to be cute, but it's just making me a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna open up this one.
Only a little? I feel the need to run away.
He ended with his most evil laugh. And then this, whatever the heck this is.
Everyone says asterisk, gasp, asterisk.
Asterisk,
Look how much-
asterisk. I like how the exclamation
Asterisk,
mark
gasp,
comes
asterisk.
outside of the asterisk, too.
Asterisk, gasp, asterisk? What the fuck?
There's more punctuation there than there are letters. There's 4 letters and 5 pieces of punctuation. A quote, an asterisk, an exclamation point, and an end quote.
Wow.
And then no space. The forest was once again shattered by the voices of the 3 young foals, now holding each other and screaming for all they were worth. Once again, accurate. But why haven't you gone and called the police?
They have no police in Ponyville.
It's a real
have a
no man's
volunteer- they have a
land.
They have
volunteer-
no phones.
Yeah, they have no phones.
It is. I mean, it's just a well-known anarchist society.
Well,
Yeah.
if they run away, they have to turn around. And if they turn around, Drax isn't in their field of vision anymore, so he could be anywhere.
Oh. Wait, Connor. So is he's a weeping angel? If
He's
you
like
look at him,
Slender,
if you look at him, he cannot move. But if you
Yes.
look away,
he
you're
could be
fucked.
anywhere.
Yeah. You see, and that's where he gets you, because you'd rather look away. It went on until the yellow one, wearing a large red bow, noticed that the creature was still laughing, but not in a menacing way. She shook the other two to get their attention and stopped them screaming.
Wow, fit a whole 2 lungfuls into that one, didn't ya?
Didn't ya?
Didn't ya?
Didn't ya?
Didn't ya?
I mean, they did, yeah.
Drax continued to laugh as the 3 girls stared at him.
Oh, come on. Can't you take a joke? It's the least you could do after getting me stuck in this thing.
Wow.
Woo. Woo,
Yeah.
woo, woo.
So you're not gonna eat us?
Responded the orange, now lowercase, Philly.
Nah, I haven't had meat since I moved to Ponyville.
I just been eating grass. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I could eat.
Turns out I can eat hay.
Yeah. I mean, not that I ever turned down grass before, if you know what I mean. He chuckled as they all gulped at the implication.
Why is this happening? Hard to make friends if they are afraid you are gonna eat them. Eat them.
Yeah, no apostrophe, eat 'em.
Eat M.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh, well.
gonna eat M? M is a
Eat
good
M.
friend of mine.
Good old, yeah, Eminem, you know, he's there.
He's like,
Yeah,
you
Drax
like
is
elevator
like,
music.
Drax is like, Eminem has Dre locked in his basement, but I have Eminem locked in my basement. The white unicorn perked up at this.
You want to be friends with ponies?
I don't dundly trust him. Piped up the yellow earth pony.
Actually, I already have Alad of Pony friends.
God, stop doing Allet. I'm so tired of that.
He grinned at them. Oh,
How do you not recognize my voice?
I mean,
Okay.
Alan.
Whatever. I help
Oh
folks
yeah.
out.
How do they not recognize his voice?
I help folks out Alad around town, and most never know I am there. A ghost amidst the shadows.
I've watched you all sleep and you've never even seen me.
Oh no.
I think you're right, Apple Bloom.
the Pegasus filly growled.
Oh. I don't trust him either. I still say he has a mean monster that likes to carry away foals to eat M.
Not M!
Stop eating M.
Oh, God. Am not.
Oh no.
Retorted
Not this.
Drax. Yeah, all 3 foals turned and yelled back.
Oh, we got all.
R dundle dundang too!
R2.
R2.
D2.
Yeah. D6. You see, it's like word association.
Yeah, D12.
Oh, I love that
All right,
game.
let's just do this real quick.
Yeah. Am not.
R2.
Am not.
R2.
Am not.
R2.
R2.
Am not.
R2.
Am not.
D6.
Am not.
Am not. R2.
We get
Who cares?
the point. Can we?
God, why?
Oh, why is it
Okay.
so?
Why?
And that-
Oh, there we go.
Would
And that
you
was
put
to
this in
No,
your
there we go.
story?
There we go.
We're done.
And that was to
That's over.
and that was to illustrate why you shouldn't
Oh,
do
it
that,
keeps
Drax.
going.
Oh no. Okay, next ones we just.
Yeah, next one we just skip. As this was going on, a yellow Pegasus moved into the area. Alright, stepping into the ring, it's Flush Mumble.
Yeah.
She's going for...
You can't see her. Her time is now.
Yeah. As this was going on, a yellow Pegasus moved into the area, hearing the shouting and wondering what had gotten the 3 girls so worked up. She was shocked at what she saw, and at first was afraid to reveal herself. Then she realized that the creature in the net was some pony she knew, and steeled
What?
herself to confront the situation.
If
Now
she
you-
hadn't known,
What?
if she hadn't known Drax, and it was
She-
just some weird creature, she would have just moved on and be like,
But-
"I
but
hope
wait a
those
minute.
girls, I hope those children don't
Drax
die."
is in his human form, right?
I hope
Yeah.
they know how to fend for themselves.
Drax is in his human form, correct?
Yeah.
How did it take her a second to realize she knew him?
I think she recognizes the voice.
Yeah, that's because she was
Oh
trying
wait,
to...
no. Did he go to human in front of her? No, he didn't. She's the only one who hasn't seen him in human form yet.
No,
I thought
she did.
has.
She did?
Yeah,
When?
'cause remember he invited them all to a party and transformed in front of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah. So, like, she should have recognized him instantly. Like, what other human is there going to be?
Yeah,
there?
exactly. What other
Wait,
humans
the
are in
party
are
from
in
chapter
Equestria?
8?
Yeah,
I hate
like
to do this, but I think he only just talked about how.
no, he turned in front of all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then he re-explained the story, and it says here at the beginning of this chapter, when it's sort of summarizing like the past few months, that he would turn into human form around all of his friends. So she knows what he looks like.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, she should have recognized him instantly. He's the only human there.
Gathering her courage, she put on her mask of assertiveness, just as Drax had taught her.
Aww.
God. Yeah, and you're so proud of that, aren't you? So proud of that just little bit of abuse. And strode into the clearing.
Girls.
She squeaked, but was not loud enough to be heard.
And then we have a whole lot of
another paragraph
yep.
back and forth.
Yep.
You make elevator music.
Yep.
Girls, please.
Not 1, not 3.
Yeah. Oh, it's back.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's back. It would never left. It's Angst much.
It's always been here, our constant companion.
Another 2.
Yeah, and
then I move a little fella. Oh,
like Drax.
Drax.
Drax, imagine this playing out in your head. Okay, I know what you're getting at because shows do this, but imagine them going back and forth, literally 8
many times,
and then Fluttershy shows up, and they go back and forth like 12 more times. Like, paint that out in your head. Look at your TV. You're watching TV. You're watching the next episode of My Little Pony. It's a great show. You sit down with a bucket of popcorn. You're spoon feeding it in your fucking mouth, and you're watching My Little Pony, and it's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like the boring version of a creepypasta where they just scream for 5 minutes straight. Like, Jesus Christ, Drax. Like, actually think this out in your fucking head, okay?
I would like to add one addendum to that. I like to make
Connor, please breathe.
I like to make one edit to that
I'm
statement.
getting hot. I might have to go turn the AC on.
I think it's more likely that he'd be sitting there with a bucket of fried chicken than just a bucket of popcorn. He like goes to KFC. He goes to KFC. It's like, I need to get the 20-piece family bucket. It's like, oh, you must have a big gathering. He's like, yeah, a gathering of one.
Oh my god!
You guys don't happen to sell alcohol at this KFC? It's like, no, we don't. Like, okay.
All right, I'm good.
Who am I kidding? I got plenty.
Okay, good. Wow,
got a few bottles of Everclear that'll get me through the night.
Yeah, Connor, I have to say that was amazing. And here, let me applaud you with a single applause. All for you.
And then
Matt with girls, please.
Girls, please.
She managed to yell, barely above a talking tone.
She's not that fucking shy, honestly.
Yeah,
Fluttershy's not that incredibly crippling shy. Fucking hell.
Like here, she has crippling like agoraphobia or something.
Yeah, exactly.
She can barely handle like talking with people.
Her yell is barely above a talk. Come on, now you're just being offensive for the sake of it. I mean, you were doing that earlier as well, but ugh.
The effect was immediate. The group stopped instantly and all faced the now glaring Fluttershy. Well, as much as she was capable of glaring, but not using the stare trademark.
Well, it's not actually trademarked, which I think is a missed opportunity. Come on, Drax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, like just the way he phrased it makes it seem as if it's a trademark thing.
Amazing.
Please, girls, stop what you are doing. Please let that man out of the net and stop yelling.
Look at this net that I've just found.
Oh, no, that's no longer the meme of the month. You can't use that anymore. Man, you gotta use that cash me out. How about that?
Oh, man. Now that is a great meme. Cash me outside by that.
That's the new meme of the month, right?
That's a great meme.
I haven't been paying attention.
She looked up at the human, who was now grinning like a fool in the net at the situation.
Was he grinning like a foal, though? That's the real question.
No.
And you, why do you have to provoke them, Drex? You know how excitable they are, Meep.
The R.
Oh, you're right, the R.
The R. Did she turn into a Muppet there at the end? What was
Meep.
that?
Check the OR. You like it so far?
Check the R.
Her hooves flew to her muzzle as she realized what she had just let slip, and her eyes went wide in horror.
She let slip his name, the forbidden word.
Yeah.
Oh god, if you
to
say his
doom
name 2
the
times
world.
in front of a mirror, you summon him.
No!
All 6 eyes turned around to stare in shock at the human standing before them, having blinked his way free of the net.
Yeah,
he
just kept
teleported.
blinking.
He blinked, as in a short-range teleport, I guess.
No, he blinked as in, like, he just kept blinking his eyes till the net went away.
Yeah, the net was just like, I'm so intimidated right now. I'm
Flipped right out.
He no-clipped through it.
Yeah, the reality of who and what he was kept them stunned as if they had been hit by Fluttershy's stare, trademark. Only $19.99. Now, if you buy one stare, you get another stare free. Give it to your friend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Aw, sorry, Shy. They snuck up on me and got me in this net.
Net. Yeah.
Net.
But I just net.
Yeah,
When I say net,
Man,
we're ready to
we really
net.
should have read this chapter like 6 months ago. Then we could have made all these memes and they would have been relevant.
No, man, we're gonna make it relevant again.
We're gonna bring it back, baby.
Making Lazy Town great again.
Yeah.
He smiled evilly at the 4 stunned ponies.
Why? Why did he smile evilly?
Because he's Drax.
Because
he has
he's
to keep
evil.
reinforcing how creepy he is.
Yeah, he is evil. That's why everything he does evilly.
Yeah.
It's just his...
I was just having a little fun with them for tricking me like that.
Drax, never ever say you're having fun with kids.
Especially
Yeah,
never
fun.
say you're having a little fun, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Apple Bloom, usually the most level-headed of the bunch, was first to recover. He's trying to do damage control for insulting Southerners before. Mr. Drax, is that really you? But you're a big black alley corn.
Alicorn?
Really, you had to
It's an
spell
alicorn.
alicorn.
Oh,
Alicorn.
alicorn.
Yeah.
I was like,
She shook her head in disbelief. I'm right there with you.
wow.
Yep.
He gave a sigh, and his smile faded a bit.
Yay, it's me. Let me show you.
Why did his smile fade? Like,
Yeah.
why is he
I don't
upset
know.
about this?
I hate being a pony now? Like,
Consistency is nowhere.
My life is suffering, except for all the great things in my life that I ignore because my life is suffering.
And he began to shimmer. In a blink, Blink? Why blink all of a sudden? He had resumed his pony form. And sat
That
down
was
in front of
Drax's
them.
word of the day when he wrote this chapter.
yeah.
Scootaloo came to next.
Oh.
Came to
next.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, you're...
Did you pass out?
I guess. But she's too next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too
Yeah,
next.
way too.
Next.
Tone it down on the next, please.
Still looking confused.
But you hang out with Dash and Twilight. You're dating Pinkie Pie. I don't get it. How can you turn into that
Not one, not two.
thing?
Or, not one, not three, yes. So that was a ding and a ding right next to each other.
Sweetie Belle was
Wow.
next in the interrogation.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
They're hooking up the 50,000 volts straight to the nipples here. I think it's romantic, like Pony and the Beast.
Hey, go see Beauty and the Beast, now in theaters. A worldwide
yeah.
smash. See, that's relevant.
Maybe still in theaters.
Way to go about dating this recording.
Yeah, maybe it's in your dollar theater. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fluttershy
well,
had recovered enough to start falling over herself to apologize.
I'm so sorry, Drax. I never meant to... Oh...
One of three.
One of three. Fluttershy, you were such a loudmouth.
It's too late to apologize.
Yeah.
It's too late to apologize. I will just
I
have to
should've just-
murder you now.
I should have just walked away and left these three at Drax's mercy.
He walked over to give the shy pony a hug.
Don't worry about it, Shy. It's okay now. These three would have found out eventually, the way they are always snooping around.
I would have gotten away with it too if it
Mark
weren't for
three.
you meddling kids.
Speaking of,
Yeah, that's what he says.
Damn meddling kids.
He snickered to himself.
Kids.
It's about time I shared my story with them, but on one condition.
He looked at him eagerly and chorused,
Anything!
Excuse me.
Oh
Anything.
god.
I like how my voice just keeps changing. Like, I just can't keep a consistent
that's
voice.
okay.
He put on his serious face.
You must Pinkie Pie swear to never tell
Dang.
another soul as long as you live. What?
I really don't want to read this next part, so I'm just gonna go back real quick. He snickered to himself. Remember that Snickers joke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good times.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. Put it off. Here we go. All three chimed in again.
Cross my heart, wish to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye.
In my dundedly eye.
In my eye.
Yep.
I'm so glad I'm not one of these three characters.
Yeah, aren't you?
I'm just sitting here
Oof.
enjoying you guys' pain. It's great.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I feel like a little part of me just, like, died.
Drax grinned again, showing magically enhanced canines, suddenly appearing like fangs.
Why?
Stop.
What are you
Stop,
talking about?
bro?
Can you
Stop
stop
freaking
harassing
them.
children?
Yeah, stop freaking out these children. This is
Good. I would hate to show you what happens to ponies that break promises.
And
Oh,
and then
no.
the Cutie Mark Crusaders were traumatized for life.
And then they were never
The
heard from
end.
again.
All three gulped in unison.
Oh, gulp.
Gosh. Their eyes grown wide. And just as fast, his normal smile was back, and he plomped on his rump before them.
Plumped on his rump.
Yeah. Okay then, here's the story of how I came to Equestria and how I got my cutie mark.
Dang.
TM.
Dang.
At the mention of their favorite subject, the three cheered just as loud as
What's
before.
their favorite subject? Equestria or Cutie Mark?
Cutie marks.
Okay.
I mean,
I've
that
never
is
seen the
their
show.
group
Because
name.
they don't have them, and that's what they want. That's why they call themselves the
I've
Cutie Mark
I don't know.
Crusaders
I've
earlier.
never heard of like these guys. I've never seen the show. I don't know the first thing about them.
You're a lucky
That's
man.
okay.
You're a lucky man. Training for months with Twilight Sparkle, Drax managed to hone what she called his blunt force magic. What? Into something more delicate and precise. He wielded some of the most powerful magic ever seen in Equestria, but it was like using a sledgehammer to kill a fly. At least that was how she put it. Soon he had perfected telekinesis and was able to move multiple objects with ease. Control was still slow coming, but he worked hard and his precision increased.
Okay, being able to move multiple objects sounds like something that requires a lot of control.
Right, so maybe
I
that
don't know
explains
what
why
you're
he couldn't
talking
pick
about.
up the herbs earlier. I'll give you some credit there. If he would because apparently he's so strong, he would just whip them into the sky or something.
He would have just ripped out trees by
Damn,
accident
I'm
instead.
cursed with being too strong. Like,
I'm cursed with being too good.
I'm
fuck
too
me, Drax.
freaking strong. I have.
I'm
He's like Frieza. He's working on intentionally weakening himself, so he's not all just tearing everything apart all the time.
Dude, Drax is
you
Frieza.
see that?
I
Well,
can see
that is 100% of my power. I can't do any less. I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, like Frieza's not quite as evil as Drax.
No,
We should give Frieza
fair.
a little credit.
Yeah. You know what? Frieza wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Frieza did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Frieza did nothing.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. I mean, he committed a lot of genocide and like was a complete sadist who enjoyed like torturing people,
Drax, so
just a normal, megalomaniacal, sadistic, like genocidal, like crazy guy.
So
Just
no
whatever. Yeah,
No
just a guy. You share a beer with him, maybe not be friends, but he's just a guy. He's one of the bros. Frieza.
yeah.
Anyway, control was still slow coming, so here we are. Again at the library, he was in the process of levitating himself, several pieces of furniture, and sorting away several books to their proper place. Writing tip, Drax, it's okay to tell us these things, but the way you started was, let me tell you how I came to Equestria. You don't put random character building tangents right after a character's about to tell some other character about something.
Now let me tell you my
no,
story.
I think
Blake.
he needs a line break. The scene
Yeah,
has changed.
exactly. There needs to be a line break here. This was a scene swap.
Now,
Oh,
Blake,
it was. Yeah, I didn't even notice because he didn't put a break in.
Here, Blake, let me
Exactly.
tell you the story of my people. I set about putting away my stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Good and I mean, sometimes you just gotta put away your stuff, you know.
Like I see the line break.
The
now,
ways
but,
of my
but
people.
I was like,
I'll be
this one,
honest.
like,
I didn't know there was
Paolini.
supposed to be a line break there either. I didn't know.
yeah,
see
until
it.
they said something. I thought
Yeah,
it was just
until you
going on a
guys said
tangent.
something, and now I see. Yeah, there is supposed to be a line break there.
Because that's what Christopher Paolini will do. He'll have a character start talking and then do thousands of words of description and exposition, and then all of a sudden the other person replies. It's like, oh, how are you a published writer? Oh, I'm sorry. Again, at the library, he was in the process of levitating himself, several pieces of furniture, and sorting away several books to their proper place. Years of multitasking had helped him grasp this quickly, but he still had trouble sorting what went where, so he tried to stuff a lamp into a bookshelf. Yeah, I'm really good at multitasking. I can eat like McDonald's and Burger King at the same time while I'm watching My Little Pony.
King at the same time.
While
Even
I'm
when
jerking
you're-
off and watching
Yeah.
My Little Pony. That's like
God.
4 things.
Drax, stop, buddy. Even when you're struggling at things, you're still like really good at them.
Yeah, this isn't working.
All this, it's you. I mean, you're just getting back to being a smug, angsty asshole now.
Yeah.
Right,
All the smangst.
And here's a Bob line. Unfortunately, we have no Bob. So,
you know what? I'll do my best Bob impression ever.
All right.
You need to focus more, Drax. Let your magic senses feel each object and catalog where they are.
That's pretty good.
That's a
not
pretty
too
good
bad.
Bob impression. Yeah.
I know.
Twilight was berating him again at his fumbling. He was still able to do more at once than even her. Oh, yes.
Fuck me.
Good.
Hashtag humble
Drax.
brag.
Also, like,
Every
is
time.
that previous scene
Every
ever gonna
time.
get brought up again, or is that done?
What is?
The previous
Is
scene,
what?
is that over? Is that like...
Yeah, that's just
that's
a
gone.
scene that happened.
I mean, like, are there any consequences for that, or is that just it?
No, Matt. That was just a good 45 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
Like, that's
thank
it.
you, Drax. Thank you, Drax.
That's it.
wait.
That's it. He meets characters he hasn't met yet, and just random things happen.
Guys, thank you, Drax, for writing that scene. But I wish you hadn't.
But I wish you hadn't.
Oh my god, yeah. Let's see. So, but even he grew
He was
too
still
distracted too easily and mixed things up.
Whew.
Yes, Master Yoda. I will try harder.
He snarked back.
Is snark a verb?
Yeah.
It
yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man,
We're
verbing,
snarking when we're responding, you know.
Okay.
hey man, verbing weirds language.
I've never heard snark used as a verb, but if it is, I'll accept it.
So she stamped her hoof in frustration.
Ooh, not one, not three. Why do you keep calling me that? It's not funny. This is a serious lesson, and you need to focus!
So you need to fucking focus!
Come
Man! You cuck!
Sorry, Twy.
He responded, still not even opening his eyes.
Old joke from an older story.
Yeah, the oldest story ever told, Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Tale as old as time. Star Wars.
Song as old as rhyme, tale as old as time. Return to the
Tale as old as
Jedi.
time. Songs as old as rhyme. Star Wars.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun, 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 dun,
I am
dun.
trying my best to focus, but I need something else to occupy my mind. ADD is a bitch.
Woo.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What's ADD?
Trust me, you don't want to know. Can you put Can you put on some music or something?
Wow, he makes it sound like ADD is some sort of debilitating, I don't know. Like, trust me, you don't want to know. It's
like
too
cancer,
terrible
yeah.
for words.
Yeah.
Doesn't ADD make you like an oracle or something? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big speech back in chapter 6.
He's like, can you put on some music or something? Just take those old records off the shelf.
Man,
Yeah.
I tell you, I listen to them by myself. Today's
I
stuff,
reminisce about the days of old.
yeah, ain't got the same
Yeah.
soul. I like that old timey rock and roll.
Give me the Beat Boys and free my soul.
Yeah.
There's something about song lyrics in Drax's voice that are just really funny. He tried again, getting 3 books to stack in a row, but then placing them on a chair instead of the shelf. I thought he had too much
What?
power, not that he was
Like,
just
was he like
bad.
about to like magically spill
What's
them
Ed?
over? He's like, whoa, 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 and like puts them on a chair instead. It's like, oh, almost dropped him.
those books?
Oh, all right. But I don't understand how you can concentrate by adding more distractions.
He tried again. No, wait, what am I doing? We already
She
said
clapped
that.
over to the record.
Oh God! Oh, sorry. I saw clop and I got really
yeah,
scared.
don't worry. It's not that. It's not that.
Are you sure,
I don't
man?
know about you
I
guys,
can't
but
handle
I'm
much
clopping
more.
right now.
Oh no.
She clopped over to a record player and started a song playing. It was a soothing classical piece from Canterlot, much better suited to a night of study than the usual party music he got around Sugar Cube Corner. Let me see you get low.
Yeah.
Get low, get low. To the window, to the wall.
Like every time he's over at Pinkie Pie's place, that's the music. Just Lil
The
Jon
D-
and the East Side Boys.
Yeah,
Wow.
the DJ Hero 2 mix.
Without fail, every time.
At the thought of Pinkie Pie, part of his mind drifted. It was absurd that of all the ponies he had known, he had become closest to the one he had the least in common with.
I thought
It
you
was
had the
absurd
most
that
in
of all-
common with her.
It was absurd that of all the ponies he had known, he would become closest to the one that he hated their original character so much that he fucking brainwashed
But
them.
I thought in that chapter he was like, I see so much of myself in you. I
Yeah,
thought he had so much in common with her.
He's
No,
like,
he had...
You're just like me. We are social parasites. All that.
Yeah, no, what he had in common with her was her supposed true self that he tricked her into thinking was real.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's how
Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
At least be consistent.
No, man, like he said he didn't have anything in common with her as, like, a happy, energetic, fun-loving person, but he saw her true self, broken and sad, and he revealed it to her.
Fuck this story.
That's what
Quote-unquote
gaslighting is, where you convince somebody of a problem that isn't really there until they believe it.
Fuck
And that's
this
what he
story.
did. He convinced her that she was all sad and upset when she wasn't.
Yep.
Pretty messed up.
Hang on. I have a response for that. It's fuck this story.
Yeah.
Got that
It's a good response.
Accurate.
He had always had a crush on Rainbow Dash when watching the show, and her voice still gave him chills. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, Drax! Oh, what a bad voice.
That's
Could he have tried harder on his impersonation? Jesus.
But the pink earth pony was the one he fell in love with. Her energy and enthusiasm tempered his normal cynicism and apathy. And her outgoing happiness offset his normal shy, antisocial nature. She had helped him out of his shell as surely as he had broken her out of hers. So you broke her, all right.
Man, so at
Yeah,
least he
you
admits
broke her.
it.
Definitely, you broke her.
At least he
Yep.
admits it.
That is a broken pony. Yep.
Yeah.
Now she was more sedate around her friends and not as manic. The happiness that was there before, gone.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
now
happiness
she's
gone.
now it's not as they once called it, manic depression. Old name for bipolar. Now it's just depression.
They responded to this by taking more time to get her closer to the real Pinkie. Ugh. She
The
blossomed
sad,
into much
depressed
more...
Pinkie. The one
She
that's
blossomed
unhappy
into-
with life.
Yeah, she blossomed into much more complex person.
Wow.
They're kids show TV characters, Drax.
They're not
supposed
supposed to be
kinda
fucking
one-note.
complex.
I mean, like, they
Fucking
can
hell.
still be complex and be happy. They don't have
Also
to. Just
that.
making them sad doesn't make them a complex character, you fucking idiot.
No longer was it just random Pinkie, but instead they asked and understood her. Asked what? Understood what?
What the fuck are you talking? Don't you fucking Drax, don't you do this? Don't you pretend like making things depressing makes them like a deeper character? Like, fuck off, dude. Don't you pretend like that makes somebody a deeper character, you motherfucker.
Yeah, all deep people are sad.
What
Fun
the
fact.
fuck, dude? You can have
And
all
complex
sad
characters
people are
that
more deep.
happy.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's why we're all pretty happy people. That's why we never have any deep thoughts. We're very shallow.
Fuck you, Drax.
I mean, I do want to mention, though, I'm sad.
I'm sad.
I'm sad.
In turn, Drax had himself become more open. He had always had an incredibly open mind.
The way that reads, it sounds like he made himself do it. Like Drax had himself become more open.
He had himself an incredibly open mind.
It
And
makes
his heart
it
has
sound
not-
like he ordered himself. Like, you're gonna be more open.
Like it's not even because of his relationship with Pinkie Pie. He just decided, I'm gonna be more open.
He just decided, I'm gonna get better, and so he did.
Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't, but
Yeah.
tried, I guess.
Nothing beats a try like a failure,
Mm.
as they say in the South. But his heart, that place where everyone's just like, "Oh, I'm so stupid,"
Done diddly done dang dang.
and his
That
heart had often
South,
been
right?
shielded from years of hurt. Now he openly embraced his friends, without having to hide the flinch that was his reaction in the past. Even his agoraphobia had nearly gone. Oh, he's got agoraphobia too.
Lovely.
What? What is
That-
any of that?
That
You
came out of nowhere.
got summoned in here. You just had you confided in Twilight immediately and then fucked her.
No, he has agoraphobia, ADD. He's very shy and very antisocial. And
He
he
likes
meets everyone,
long walks
but he's
on the
also
beach.
but he's also fun and charming and has lots of sex. So yeah,
The
it's
narrator says it's true, so it has to be true.
It's almost
okay?
like he's pulling a tumbler and just assigning himself conditions he doesn't have to appear sympathetic.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you actually have agoraphobia, Drax, then maybe you should write the character in a way that he doesn't have sex with people 30 minutes after meeting them. Agoraphobics
Yeah,
don't typically do that.
You know what? People don't typically do that.
Yeah, people. He walked happily through crowds of ponies without a care. Jason!
Wow. So his agoraphobia is completely gone, I guess.
Yeah, it's just gone now. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like he never had it at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the character. If you actually have agoraphobia, Drax, then I hope you're getting help for it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Twilight cheered, breaking him from his reverie.
You did the best I've ever seen you do. That music really did the trick, I guess.
They were listening to the best, the best, the best, and that's why he's doing the best.
You got
Yeah, you know,
they
at
were
least-
listening to The Touch by
You got the touch. Doo-doo. She smiled at him proudly. The lifelong student, now a teacher herself. Oh, hashtag lifelong learners. Lifelong learners unite.
Learned
Yeah,
as a pro
lifelong
from a
learning.
mentor. Started from a bird and I've flown into a cinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have to try it myself next time I have a study session.
I like how she's like, just her
I
mind
guess.
is blown by the idea of like working on something while listening to music. Like,
Yeah.
is that such a bizarre notion?
No, that's actually fairly normal. A lot of people study better with something like music on.
Yeah, especially like the classical music that they were listening to. That'd be ideal.
Yeah.
Drax looked around, seeing that he had not only put every book on the shelf, but alphabetized them, dusted the shelves, arranged the furniture, and moved himself across the room.
I hope you're happy with yourself.
Man,
I
it's
hope
it's almost like I wasn't bad at this at the start of the scene.
Wow, look at my character
Wow.
development going
All I
from 0
needed
to
was like
60 in
all I
a
needed
second.
was
It
like
goes from-
3 minutes of practice.
He goes from 0 to 200 in like the
Zero-
span of 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Running in the 90s. Not one, not three.
Yay! Ding, ding. He's really doubling them up here. It helps to black out distractions and gives the hyperactive part of my mind something to focus on.
Or you
Like
could
Pinkie
focus
Pie.
on the task.
something that is not the task at hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shrugged.
Yay! Like a certain hyperactive pink pony.
Why does that trail off? What else could you add to that?
you, Pinkie Pie.
Do it.
Everything
better
I
appreciate-
do, I do
You better
it for
appreciate
you.
this. I'm becoming a better person solely for you.
Do it.
I'm
for
becoming
her.
better at sorting books solely for you.
I'm gonna get a job at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
Well, whatever works.
Twilight came over and gave him a celebratory hug from behind. Oh,
Oh.
If you keep practicing, you will be able to do amazing things with that talent of yours.
imagine a horse trying to give a horse a hug from behind.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause you
isn't
know
that how- isn't that how horses have sex?
Yeah, although this is like kind of role reversal here.
Oh yeah, right.
He smiled at the praise from his new teacher in magic. Then she started to massage his shoulders from behind.
Oh. This is
Imagine a horse
complete
massage.
reversal.
Imagine a horse massaging another
Listen,
horse.
I know you're.
Massaging.
Massaging.
I listen. I know you're dating my friend and all, but I just really like your smell
Yeah.
of your ass.
Oh, the student does become the teacher. Drax taught her how to give a massage with those hands.
Hot for teacher. Yeah.
So now she's going to give him a massage and a happy ending.
He closed his eyes for a moment, enjoying the feeling, before giving a big sigh and doing what he knew had to be done. I guess I won't cheat on my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
You know, he's
Twilight. You want it? Then let's go. Or whatever the line was.
No.
All right. Thanks, Twilight. But you really know better.
Like, can I just? I mean, like you said, but like he's acting as if as if he has to bring this big sacrifice here, and it's like,
Hey, man.
dude,
I thought he
What the
didn't like
fuck?
having sex, though. I thought he was a changed person now.
He's so alpha that it hurts to be cucked.
Yeah.
Even if it's a self-cuck.
He's going to stay loyal to Pinkie Pie now.
Yeah, Twilight whined, a very un-Twilight sound.
Aw, not one, not three.
Not one, not
Drax, I miss how it was when you first got here.
We don't.
When
No,
you
we're not
fucked
there.
me.
I don't, yeah.
yeah,
No one
none of
else
us
does.
do.
I miss
It's
when
not.
you would
It's
just-
not good. It's not good now, but back then it was even worse.
I miss when you would teleport us thousands of miles away and then make us
Miles
all
away
walk
and then
back.
fuck us.
Wrapping her hooves around his neck, she placed her chin on his shoulder. Again, this would make sense if they were human, but it doesn't make any sense if they're horses.
Yep.
Ever since you and Pinkie started going steady, it hasn't been as much
You haven't
fun
been
with you.
fucking my
Wow.
brains out every night like you used to. Why you gotta have a girlfriend?
Wow. God damn it.
God damn it, man! I want you to fuck my brains out.
Yeah.
I can't explain in words why this scene is so bad now, but I think you
It's
feel
beyond
it.
words.
You feel it, viewer. You feel it.
Yeah.
Come on, Twy. It was one time. It's not like we dated or anything.
You do have a really nice horse vagina, though. He turned and gave her a kiss on the cheek.
Pinkie is my heart now, and I would never do anything to hurt her, so now we are just friends.
He paused a moment, trying to keep his tone level.
And could you please stop stroking my wings?
Why does this scene need to exist?
Because
Why
Drax,
does
because
Why
Drax,
does this chapter need to exist?
because Drax can't like go more than 10 seconds without somebody reminding him of how awesome he is.
Like
Reminding
God,
him of the power of his ass musk.
this is like just this is so unnecessary.
It is.
It's interlude. All right.
line
shit.
break.
Line break,
just
I was
so
about to
we're-
say.
yes.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to use line breaks. And they're so nice looking on this website too.
Yeah, there's just a single button you can click for a line break. It's really useful.
Yeah, it's
really
Yeah,
easy.
but you have to go back into your document and edit it at any point.
That's true.
I mean, at
That's
this
probably
point,
what
I'd
stops
rather
lot
him
of
do a
people.
bunch of equal signs with line break in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, exactly.
Then again, he did go in and edit it because it's not a Tower of Peace style.
True.
Yeah, true.
Drax sat at a table inside Sugar Cube Corner. He was taking a break after the morning rush. Now that the crowd had died down, he could focus on his latest project, Run One
Now that he
Sentence.
killed the crowd.
His hobby of cooking had paid off, and he helped expand the menu of the little shop. Now they featured a full-service breakfast menu, and hot food was to be had every morning. Oh, I've been had! In addition to the usual baked goods.
That shouldn't have been
God
funny, but it was.
Alright, you
Said
know how to cook.
said the sausage biscuit. I've been had. Sugar Cube Corner was now and the best bistro in Ponyville.
Oh my god.
I single-handedly turned this into the best bistro in the
Yeah,
land.
a bistro that only serves like sausage biscuits in the morning, like breakfast food. Like what? But like what? Like having a few breakfast items. I mean, that's like something like Starbucks does. They have a few breakfast sandwiches. They're not like a full restaurant.
They're not a bistro.
Bistro.
They're a coffee
They're not
shop
in
with a few
beast
food
mode.
items.
Yeah.
Laid out on the table before him was the multiple intricate parts for a compact device. Even someone from his own would be hard pressed. Like, did you start
From
typing with
his
one hand? Like, what's going on here?
Even someone from his old.
Would.
Means to be old world.
Yeah,
He
it's just
wrote
be old world would be. hard pressed.
Oh, okay. No, now I get it.
Like,
okay.
Drax, like seriously, like, are we gonna get to the end of this chapter? It's gonna be like, sorry guys, type this on my phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know.
Probably.
Even someone from his old would be hard pressed to recognize the iPod in its disassembled state. Also, that's wrong. It is disassembled state. Come on, man. Months of practice had honed his skills and control to a level that he could move and control each of the dozens of pieces with clockwork precision. He went from I can't pick a flower to a few months later I could disassemble an entire iPod.
A complex electronic gadget. Also, I guess I suddenly know how this entire thing is made.
Yeah.
Still more months of research and experimentation led him to a breakthrough in magical energy. He found that certain gems could be altered to mimic his own magic-absorbing abilities. Magical power could be charged into a gem and act as either a capacitor or a battery, storing it for later use.
What?
Hey, Connor,
This is necessary.
You're the electrical guy.
Hold on.
This is
Wait,
aimed right at
hold
you.
on. Hold on. I'm stepping away. What?
You say, look, he's
What the fuck is any of this bullshit?
It's magical
Magitech.
electric stuff.
It's Magitech. He has invented Magitech.
Jesus Christ, Drax.
Also, he's like, I like how he has to explain how electronics work. Essentially, like I know what capacitors and batteries do. Not a freaking idiot.
Okay, batteries. Yeah, I mean, like the average person reading My Little Pony fanfiction might not know a capacitor, but yeah, basically it holds
battery,
a charge
definitely.
and releases it.
Yeah, it's very basic electrical work. I mean, I did this in like 5th grade when I was in like science
But you didn't invent batteries.
or capacitors.
You
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
You didn't. I don't know. Like use your. It's like straight up. If you just like it, straight up invent like a new fucking metal that doesn't exist in the world. Like
No, it's more like if I invent some crazy thing that was invented a long time ago and I didn't know it existed.
it's like straight up plot out like science fiction, like Mass Effect or something. You know, they discover the Mass Effect, and boom.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
here it's like Drax just he thought like
He discovered
fucking
these
Einstein
gems,
his
and it
way
was
around,
like,
you know, magic, and he's like, hang on, let me bend the very concept to my will.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know
not
what,
that he
let
hasn't
me
done
just-
that already, but
let me just take these random gemstones, and oh hey, these could be magic batteries.
Look at these gems that I
Let
just
me just
found.
take
Just
these
found.
chaos emeralds.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to become Super Drax.
oh my god.
Oh no.
In the case of the
Also,
capacitor, the energy can be
This
released all at
story
once.
is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for casting powerful spells that require more energy than the caster could supply.
Oh
The
my
batteries, on the
God.
other hoof,
To faster
release
his
a-
fly.
Could people not do that before? Like, could
I guess
you
not. I
do
guess-
powerful spells at once. Did Celestia have to sit there and charge up?
Well, no, I think no,
Charge every time she
no,
does
I think it's that way. Well, no, it's like for spells that require more energy than just you can do. Rather than having to get a group of spellcasters together, you can just charge multiple gems and then draw on them and your power to cast the big.
Why are
Yeah.
you turning this into like a sci-fi weapon system?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Are
like
you
this.
gonna invent like a
Honestly-
magic gun
Also,
that, you know,
Yeah.
pulls from you and shoots people with bullets, and then you just put in a magic clip which amplifies it up?
the batteries in that hoof
Honestly,
release
yeah.
a steady rate of
It
power.
just is.
That can be used to power other magical devices. What was better, since the battery also absorbed power, they still recharge themselves to capacity when not in use. Now he had a way to power his iPod. Yes, he
I
invented.
have invented
you,
magical
dude,
electricity, and
why?
now I shall use it for
Why
my
would
iPod.
you do this?
This is insane.
This is like
the most
it's one
insane thing
thing-
I've ever read for to
It-
charge an
it's-
iPod.
it's like inventing nuclear, like it's like inventing a nuclear reactor to power your like coffee pot.
Yeah.
It's
Like he invented this whole
is
complex
insane.
system just so he could use his freaking
magic.
iPod.
It's like inventing a brand new chemical or whatever to like wash your sink.
I mean, to
An
be fair,
entire-
Insane. This is fucking crazy. I mean,
An
it's one
entire
thing,
new
it's-
chemical.
It's one thing to be the most powerful person alive in the confines of the magic system that everyone else uses. It's another thing to straight up bend that to your will. Like, what, are you going to bend gravity to your will next? I'm not talking about the ability to fly. I'm straight up talking like
He's just
you
gonna
can snap your
disable it.
fucking fingers and
Dude,
everyone floats
you know what he's
upwards.
gonna do? He's gonna
Dude,
he's gonna go into the options setting and just disable gravity, and he's gonna go
Oh, I
into
thought
he's
he-
gonna go into the console and mess around with the variables of this world.
I thought the next thing he was going to do was put some skill points into the anti-gravity skill.
like I can't believe it, man. Like he's so desperate to hear Jay-Z again that he's like, I have to power this iPod.
Dude,
somehow.
no, he's gonna start doing stuff. And they're gonna be like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I've entered developer mode.
Oh no.
Concentrating, he began to
I
assemble
turned
the
on
device.
debug mode."
Oh my god, he's become the meister of this device.
Oh no.
Concentrating, he began to assemble the device, as all the parts levitated in the air. Each part came together with precision that would make a watchmaker weep.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
wow. Just insulting
Yeah.
watchmakers. Yet he
I'm
still had
just-
enough concentration to watch the world around him. It's nothing
Fuck
to
you.
him. He's great.
Yep. I'm just flipping the bird at my monitor right now.
In particular, an energetic pink pony that was busy bouncing around the room. What? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's gonna
He
be
was able to
me
watch the
then.
world
Yeah.
around him. Okay. In particular, a energetic pink pony that was busy bouncing around the room, preparing treats for an upcoming event while bouncing. She was all over the place at once in her usual energetic
Bouncing.
pinky way. Bounce, just bounce. Come on, just bounce.
Bounce, just bounce,
Just bounce,
Can
come
you
on.
can you bounce?
Let's see. In her usual energetic pinky way, bouncing a tray of dark cupcakes on her head, freshly topped.
While bouncing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He grinned and reached out with his magic to give her a telepathic smack on the flank, sending
Why?
her jumping in the air with a surprise shriek.
Why?
Wow.
I'm a good person.
Children's show.
Hey, Matt, it's your favorite time.
Time to puke, Matt.
Well, don't
Good
forget
luck.
she's sad now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, Draxy, don't do that. You naughty pony. You almost made me drop the cupcakes, and I need them for this super awesome tasting party that I'm having later. These are my super secret special new recipe I want to try out.
Imagine if he did that, like that booty smack, and she just dropped all those cupcakes. Like, if I were her, I'd be pissed.
She'd be like, she would be rightfully angry, I would imagine. But you know what? What would happen was Drax would say, You know what? Maybe you shouldn't have been bouncing, and then she would have been like, "Oh, it's all my fault.
Yeah.
It's all my fault." No.
Just gaslight her more.
Drax just grinned and swung the one cupcake that had actually fallen around in front of her.
Wow.
He caught it as it fell, and now plopped it to her mouth for a bite.
Dude, come on. Other people are supposed to eat those, you asshole.
She squealed and chomped the treat, and then dove into his lap.
Oh,
God.
no. Dude,
is
right
she
into the
still
cock.
holding the plate?
Right to, dude,
It's like
she
a
like,
yeah.
she nosedived into his dick.
10 apples up on top. No, I will not let them drop. Bringing it back to Dr. Seuss, Mr. Geisel. She gave him a big sloppy kiss, like right on his dick, I guess.
Yeah, no,
and he could,
yeah.
Yeah.
And he could taste the overwhelming flavor of dark chocolate and something salty. Oh, God, this is so gross. Ugh.
No, it's not what you think. Calm down.
I can't. Ugh.
Sea salt?
He asked her with a puzzled smile, licking the still warm frosting from his muzzle as they pulled apart.
Yep, that's my new recipe. I remember that trick you taught me about putting salty and sweet together. I wanted to try it on some new cupcakes.
Now, wait a minute. She's a professional baker. She never knew you could mix sweet and salty together.
No.
Together.
You know what? Well,
Yeah,
that-
Drax
that
knows
perfect-
this. One weird trick. Bakers
that
hate
perfectly
him.
describes Drax and Pinkie Pie. I mean, she's sweet and he's mega salty.
Yeah, he's so
really
fucking salty, dude.
God.
Like I said, man, one weird trick.
Weird.
Like-
one weird. Yeah,
Yeah, Drax
bakers
knows.
hate him.
Drax
Drax
knows
is so salty.
Drax knows the obscure trick of mixing salty and sweet. Nobody's ever done that before.
Yeah. Oh, my mixtures keep falling apart. Why don't
Like-
you just put some eggs in there?
Like Bish, I could go to Walmart and buy a thing of
eggs?
chocolate covered pretzels. This is not a super cool trick, Drax.
One weird
It
trick.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. She bounced back out of reach, never letting the plate of cupcakes move out of level. I will not let them drop.
Somehow. Yeah.
So what you think?
Well, I mean, considering he only tasted them from, like, sucking your tongue, I don't know if he can really be that much of a judge. Drax grinned back at her as the final pieces of the device on the table snapped into place. Yes, he was assembling an iPod while all this crap was going down.
Assembling
Yep,
an
he
iPod
finally
while
did it. He
molesting
became the
Pinkie Pie.
meister of that device.
Not only did he just assemble an iPod, he assembled an iPod and added the extra components of these magical battery gems.
Yeah.
He's like,
While
Somehow.
I use my
Yeah.
diamond cutter magic to shape them into batteries. He seemed to be somehow better able to control his gift when he was distracted by the pink bundle of energy. His subconscious
That makes
did all
no
the work
sense.
flawlessly while his mind focused on the pony he loved.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Very yummy, but not as yummy as you.
Yummy.
You know what? On second thought,
Yummy,
don't
yummy
fuck
in
you.
my
Get
tummy.
the fuck away from me.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I've got love in my tummy, and I feel like
Yummy,
loving
yummy,
you.
yummy. I've got Pinkie Pie in my tummy, I guess.
gosh.
now.
God.
He winked at her.
Yay, I'm super happy you like them because I worked extra hard on the recipe to get it just right.
You did okay, but I would try a little harder next time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't want to disappoint me. Pinkie squealed.
Oh,
Hey man, I'm just reading between the lines. Pinkie squealed and bounced, blushing under his flattery. It's almost like she depends upon him.
Huh,
Huh.
weird.
How about
He
that?
returned-
Makes you think.
He returned
Really
his
makes you
attention-
think, you know?
Makes you think. It really does. He returned his attention to the device in front of him.
Well, here goes. Time to see if this thing works or not.
Why did he have to take it apart just to put a battery in it? Like, he took the whole thing apart?
Oh,
Why?
I guess I had to adjust it to accept
Oh, God.
magic gems.
Like, what? He just took the whole thing apart. This would be like if you wanted
Yep.
to reinstall a battery in your car, you just took your car apart, laid all the
Yeah.
pieces out, put the battery, and then reassembled your car. Like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you do. I do that every time.
That explains why your car was just all over the driveway.
Yeah, remember when you visited and, like, my
Yeah.
car was just there. It was all over the driveway. That's why.
There's pieces everywhere. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm replacing the battery. He used his magic to press the power button and held his breath. It took several minutes. And then the familiar. This must be a really old iPod. Then the familiar silver
No,
apple
dude,
logo
it's
appeared.
just that like magic power doesn't really work that well. It's really
I'm young, I'm wild, and I'm free.
Yeah.
Got the magic power of... I don't know. He let his breath out in a rush, grinning as the device booted up. Pinkie...
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what, Matt? This next part's so bad, you don't have to read it if you don't want to, and I'm serious when I offer that.
Alright.
Pinkie, seeing his smile, broke into a cheer.
Here we go. Hip, hip, hooray. It's a wonderful day. Draxie, it's so awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm skipping
West
that
Side.
line. I refuse to
Oh,
lie.
yeah.
The clouds go away.
Right
He
on.
makes things work when trouble
Shout
is
out.
in the
Straight,
way.
straight.
Cause
yo.
he's the awesomest pony. Hip hip hooray, motherfucker! Now I'm back on the track.
Oh,
You motherfuckers better step back, Jack.
Yeah.
Fuck Drax.
Or you-
Kill him.
Or you'll get
I mean,
stabbed like it stabs. Only get
Motherfucker,
tapped. I
step
got
back.
it.
You get stabbed like it stabs, bitch. So that means you
Only
don't
get
get
We
tapped.
still
it
need to
out.
write the Staps rap.
So that means you
Yeah.
don't get stabbed at all then, because Drax never stabs anybody.
yeah.
He doesn't stab people. He pulls out his knife, and then he's so strong he doesn't have to use it. He just punches and kicks you instead.
Yeah.
He's handicapping himself. He has one hand holding a knife that he's not using. He's still so cool, though. Drax winced at the horrible lyrics, but not at the voice. Like, dude, wow, you're so mean to your girlfriend. It has lost some of its shrillness since her. It is shrillness since her breakthrough, and now had a much warmer
It
temperature.
is shrillness indeed.
Since her breaking, I think he meant.
Oh my god, I get a great word here. The breathing exorcises.
Oh my god.
Can't even spell exercises. She's like being exorcised.
Oh
from demons.
no.
Yeah.
The breathing exorcisms.
He had taught her, probably helped as well. And besides, he now loved her voice, no matter what it sounded like. Although he did have to
Asshole.
change it first. Notice he had to change it first.
He did have to change it first.
He just changes everything about her, and now I can love you.
Dude, it's like the Stepford Wives, dude. He's made his own Pinkie Pie.
God.
Yeah. However, no amount of practice could teach her better lyrics.
Douche!
That makes no.
That's just Pinkie Pie.
Fucking
Fucking hell.
douchebag.
Like, Connor, if you said, hey, I have a girlfriend now, she's pretty stupid, though. She's like such a stupid sack of dicks.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Connor, wow.
Yeah, I
Don't
like
talk
to
about your
smack her on
girlfriend
the
that way.
ass when she's trying to carry a tray of cupcakes, but that just causes her to, have a romantic moment with
Yeah,
me.
and she'll give me
And
a
not what you'd expect would happen.
And she'll
that
give me-
happens a lot. What you expect to happen to me never does.
And then she'll give me a compliment, and I'm just like, oh, you need to improve your voice. And, I mean, you're never going to say anything well. I mean, your wording was terrible, but your voice is getting better.
Yeah.
I'd be upset if that happened. It's very upsetting to see this happen. He looked back at the device, now booted up, and carefully used the tip of his hoof to unlock the passcode. Sorry, Connor, I don't know why I made you the guy who would be an abusive Drax.
Because I voiced Drax, so
Yeah.
you're just applying it to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to compare you to Drax.
I mean, it's okay.
Yep.
I'm sure Connor knows it's nothing personal.
Okay. He looked back at the device, now booted up, and carefully used the tip of his hoof. Hoofs don't have tips. To unlock the passcode. They're round.
Yep.
I used the tip of the circle. Like, what? With a smile, he made his way to the stored music and pulled up a music video. This was the one that always reminded him of the pink earth pony, and now he played it for her at last. Using an amplification spell, he filled the room with music from another world. And they danced until they fell down, laughing from exhaustion.
Wow.
Alright,
You're
we're
right,
skipping
it does
this.
come back.
Uh,
Yeah, this is Raise Your Glass by Pink.
Yeah.
Right, turn off the lights, we're gonna lose our minds.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
you know this.
If you want to just pause our video, play the song, and start moshing around your room.
Yeah, because we're not about to get a copyright strike from frickin' Pink.
Yeah.
We're
Flippin'
not gonna die
pink,
on
you
that
mean?
hill. Yeah.
Let's see. So, Manhattan.
Oh.
Home to
Oh.
thousands. Oh, also another
That's from the
unspoken
show.
unspoken line break. We're not reading between the lines. We're reading the lines that aren't there. The line
Yeah.
breaks.
There's nothing between the lines.
It's the line that we're reading.
Yeah.
Manhattan, home to thousands of ponies, and one of the economic hubs for Equestria. It's not that big, is it then? Because, like, pretty sure that there's more people in, like, Manhattan than that, and it's supposed to be the pony version of Manhattan. Anyway, one of the economic hubs for Equestria. The rich and famous, as well as the powerful, lived here.
Wow, the powerful.
There's other people in Manhattan besides just rich people, Drax. It's also home, because this is supposed to be the pony version, so I have to call him out. It's also home to the biggest recording studio in the realm, and the place to get music published.
Wait a minute. If they don't have like iPods, how do they have like?
They have record players, like
Oh, they
gramophones.
use record players.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drax was here an invitation from the famous DJ Pone 3. Okay, this is a reference to the show. There was like one episode where there's like this DJ character. For some reason, everyone thought they looked really cool, and so they gave him this stupid name, and now they're like a thing.
Okay.
Just to brief everyone. I'm sorry I know this. Drax was here an invitation from the famous DJ Pone 3 to show off his iPod and the music it contained. Sounds and music never heard in this world, but that had caught the attention of the famous jockey on her last trip to Ponyville. Why would she go to some podunk town to perform? where she?
I don't know. Maybe she was just on the tour and I don't know.
Yeah.
She was on tour and her bus broke down there.
I guess I'll perform here for a few bucks. Where she performed at one of Pinkie Pie's massive block parties. Despite his newfound confidence with crowds, he was still rather intimidated by a place with so many ponies at once. A lifetime of agoraphobia does not go away easily.
I thought
You got over it! You walked through crowds of ponies earlier!
You bone people like the second you even see them.
You got over it. You wrote that you got over it.
You know what? The way it is, like, it feels as if the agoraphobia is just now a thing, and like before you'd never know, like there was nothing pointing at the direction of this, and now it's suddenly, oh, by the way, he has/had agoraphobia. Goodbye.
No, you see,
fuck.
He doesn't want his character to be an overpowered Mary Sue, so he's giving them, like
yeah,
weaknesses.
come on, he's making this realistic.
Yeah, realistic.
Quote unquote weakness.
I say weaknesses, and by weaknesses, I mean like his idea of weaknesses are just as many mental illnesses as he can fit together.
I guess.
I don't mean to insult any actual agoraphobics.
No.
By saying it's like a weakness, it's just that's what he's using it as. He's trying to give his character depth by being like, oh well, he's got all these issues. He made his way to the building he was told held the recording studio, rather annoyed at the flying restrictions imposed in the metropolitan spaces.
Traffic lights in the sky? Really?
Really? But he still found the place, and he walked into the lobby.
Hey man, just be lucky they have traffic lights, unlike Beanpole's place.
Yeah, they have to put one up every time there's an accident. After announcing himself at the welcome desk, he didn't have long to wait before the white unicorn with the impenetrable shades came down to meet him. Her look was rather distinctive, with the electric blue mane and the musical cutie mark.
Draxie!
The unicorn beamed.
I'm so glad you could make it. Come on up and let me show you around.
Perfect.
That's a good voice. I like that.
He followed her into the elevator, which took him up to her private studio. They asked me what I do and what I do it for. And how I come up with this shit up in the studio.
Yeah.
They made small talk about things in Ponyville. Yes, he was still with Pinkie Pie. No, he wasn't looking to branch out. Yes, even she's hitting on him.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Drax. How's your sex life?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you sure you're not interested in a more polygamous thing?
Pinkie Pie's like, you were over at Twilight's like all last night. Was there anything going on? He's like, I did not fuck her. I did not.
I did not.
Of course, the elevator music was horrible, despite being in a record company building. Wasn't all elevator music bad? Haha, worn out, tired jokes. Finally, they made it to the studio floor and exited into a rather well-decorated pad. The DJ's personal studio apartment. Italicized. In fact,
why is that italicized?
It's like, she has an apartment. Wink.
You just gotta italicize words.
Okay.
He groaned, not liking how this was going.
Oh, really?
Again.
Really, Drax.
Drax, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Surprisingly, though, the little pony... Oh, don't call her that. That makes it creepy.
Yeah,
refrained at making...
Don't use the word small or little or anything like that when referring... Yeah, fucking hell.
The little pony refrained at making any passes at him, other than the one in the elevator. And she showed him how the recording studio was actually built into her apartment. Oh, why was the other than the one in the elevator in parentheses? You could have just... Oh, whatever. She showed him over to a comfy couch where he could relax and talk terms.
Terms?
He's... Oh my god, you're not ready. You don't know. You don't know what he's here for, do you?
Long term, short term? Like, I mean, she liked his music. So I guess she's gonna be like, give me some of that or something.
Well, just wait till you see.
Oh, she's gonna be like, really liked his dick, so like, give me some of that, you know?
Yeah, damn it. I'm gonna try to slip a Back to the Future reference in here somewhere.
I got grapes. What you talking
about? If I miss it, you all know what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think you can do with what I have, DJ?
Oh, that's a great way to word it.
Maybe we can get on your bed and turn it into a turntable, DJ.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me?
Oh wait, no. He's loyal to Pinkie Pie now.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone will make passes at him, but he'll deflect them.
Drax leaned back as the mayor stretched out across from him.
Please, DJ Pone 3 is just my stage name. You can call me Vinyl Scratch.
Because the fandom is like, oh, we call her both of these things. And,
yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean,
really funny.
Fits the naming convention.
I do like that he just calls her DJ at first. Like, imagine if you got to meet Lil Jon. Would you just be like, hi, Lil, how's it going?
Hi, DJ.
Like, hi, celebrity rapper, how's it going?
Come on. She smiled at him, slipping the large glasses up onto her head. Drax stared a moment and realized how much everything made sense. What? The bronies back home never did decide on a name for her. Haha, I told you! And everyone wondered why she always wore the glasses. Now he knew.
She doesn't have eyes?
Oh, that would be the best
she just
thing,
doesn't have eyes at all.
Behind the turntable, I don't need eyes. All I need is the sound.
Yeah.
All I need is the sound and the touch.
Yeah. She's like Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty damn cool looking.
So her eyes are different colors, and it's like apparently like another thing with like fan art to always have her have heterochromia. Don't ask me how I know these things. She rolled her eyes, which are now clearly visible, and just as clearly 2 different colors. One eye was a brilliant emerald, the other a sparkling sapphire hue.
One eye was looking at you, the other eye was looking for you.
Looking for you.
Yeah. I got one eye on you and one eye on what you do.
Yay. They call it heterochromia. I call it a curse.
Wow.
As much as a curse as anything. You're just repeating yourself.
Why do you call it a curse?
As much as a curse as anything. Like that's what Drax says in the first chapter. Second chapter.
Yep.
What is this story?
It's not so cool when you are a foal getting picked on in school.
Luckily, I'm out of school.
Luckily,
I'm now a super successful DJ. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm a super successful DJ, but I cram myself to sleep thinking about how I got bullied in school.
Like everyone else in the world.
This is so sad.
She shrugged and smiled.
And I don't mean that in like an actually sad way. I mean like this is sad. This story.
It's sad.
Pathetic.
Yes.
This is pathetic.
So now I hide my eyes.
It's sad.
And hide my name. It makes things easier.
Well, it's a shame because they are beautiful eyes.
Let me hit on you.
Yeah, let me fuck those
Let me
eyes.
hit on you.
Let me fuck
no.
those eyes, girl. Let me fuck those eyes.
I don't think it counts if we're just hot dogging, you know?
Oh no, let's just move on. This is bad.
The unicorn blushed and beamed under the praise.
I bet you say that to all the talented fillies that invite you up to their rooms.
See, I told you, man, they're flirting. Drax grinned in back and waved a hoof.
And then he's not flirting. Nah, I see some ugly ones, and I call things how I see them.
Wow.
I am honest, after all. I will always tell you the truth. Blah, blah, blah. Remember all that shit I said to Applejack?
Flip up, bro.
But they still try to invite me to their room.
And I'm like, it must be your ass, because it ain't your face. I need a tip drill.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite song, Tip Drill by Nelly.
Yeah.
The both laughed at that. Binu had been around the Dark Alicorn enough in Ponyville to know his effect on other ponies. She considered making a run herself, but was deterred by... I told you, man! But was deterred by his obvious devotion to the resident party pony.
Stop.
Shame.
We don't give a flip.
She thought to herself.
Too few stallions to go around as it is, and an alicorn to boot.
Aren't you like a famous musician? Like you could just get dick whenever you wanted to.
Yeah, you have the connections, probably the money, whatever.
Like just walk down the street, you see a hot guy, you could just be like, "Hey, I'm world famous like DJ that you probably think is really cool. Want to have sex?"
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not hard if you're famous and rich and everyone likes you.
Mm-hmm.
She cleared her throat and began.
So, down business. I'm willing to record any of the songs you have for me. Since they're not from this world, there will not be any ownership issues.
It's still kind of unethical.
It's
still kind of unethical.
My label will take ownership, and issue half of all royalties to you from any sales. In addition to that, you will have a deciding vote on my derivative works I produce from the songs.
Alright, I'd like to see you walk into any sort of like
He just has an iPod with some songs on it.
I mean,
yeah, and since they're from another world, there's no ownership issues.
Look, I don't know if people are aware of how music works, but half of all royalties is ridiculous. 50% is
that's
stupid.
A ridiculous amount, yeah.
Jack's not in agreement. Oh.
Yay, I figured as much, you being a DJ and all. You will probably want to remix things for your performances. I have no problem with that. I don't know how you're going to do that. I don't know how you're going to do that considering I'm just giving you an audio file of the complete song. You're not getting stems or anything. I do have one stipulation, though. I want to be a silent partner. You will get all credit for the production of the songs.
Why? It's not her.
They're not her songs.
This is so illegal. Like,
I mean, you work with what you got, which in Drax's case is a lot, actually.
Hey, it's from another world. There are no ownership.
It would be like if he invented cocaine and he's like, well, they don't have cocaine.
There are no ownership.
He'd be like, hey, they don't have cocaine here, so it's not illegal, so I'll just become a cocaine dealer. It's perfectly ethical to do that, I guess.
It's like that thought idea of like, whoa, what if you went back in time and showed Ben Franklin your cell phone? And Drax is like, good idea, I'm gonna write a whole scene out where I do that.
And I make Ben Franklin pay me like half all of his money for it.
Yeah. I will give you half stipulations on all of these cell phones that I sell and reproduce. You will get all credit for the production of the songs, and I will keep my muzzle shut.
Well, I mean,
you
like,
pay me.
I mean, if she does remixes, she should get all credit for production. He didn't make any of these.
Yeah, this isn't
his music.
She wants these songs so bad that she's gonna give like the shittiest deal ever. But whatever. You pay me half, and you get all the credit. I don't want any pony to know about me or where I got these songs.
Because they would probably call it, call ethics into question. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
So
this next part is.
Well, I was gonna say in his defense, but she's also being pretty unethical about this too.
Yeah, they're both
both of them
collusion,
both of them
cahoots.
Yep. Yep.
Final Scratch nodded. Oh, and by the way, this next part is these like next few paragraphs are the worst. Just to let you know, the worst.
That works just fine. I will not be using all of the songs personally, though. I have a few other friends in the industry that would make better use of some of the stuff you have. The reggae stuff, for instance. I know a Philly down south by the name of Robin Marley. She would do some great things with that sound down in the islands.
We don't need that, no.
Also, the dubstep, as you call it. Sounds a lot like the stuff a friend of mine was working on in Baltimore.
No, we don't need that, Drax.
Also, reggae?
Drax, hey.
That's reggae.
Drax, I have a request.
That's reggae.
Drax,
everybody loves the Michigan rag.
Drax, I just have it's a really simple request, okay? Can you not?
Yeah.
Was this part of your dream as well?
Seize,
could you
Drax,
don't? Could you
please
don't?
Seize.
I specifically requested the opposite of this.
Yeah, that
exactly.
Whatever I said, I can't remember the third part. But
no, to bring that back.
Holy fuck!
I specifically requested the opposite.
Who comes up with this and genuinely puts it in their story?
Drax.
By the way,
I mean, we have the proof right here.
You know what's insane? Him selling stolen music is how he gets his money. No joke. Rather than getting a job, he does this. I mean, technically, he works at the shop, but this is where he gets his income.
Woo.
Wow.
I have a diversion I want to go on, but I don't know if this is. Well, I mean, it's about this scene, so.
Well, do it, man.
Fuck it.
We're already stopped.
Yeah, I hate how like Blake's shown me other self-insert stories of My Little Pony, and for some reason, My Little Pony is kind of is more prevalent at this for this regard. But like, I hate when these self-insert characters show up, or a cool OC shows up, and then just doesn't have a job, just sits around all day, just does nothing, and like sometimes you can dismiss it as just like, oh, they forgot, Because, like, sometimes it's written by a kid who gets to sit around all summer playing video games or whatever. And so it's just like, yeah, my character gets to hang out with all the other characters. But, like, this is a grown-ass adult who schemed a brand new way for his character to not have to contribute. Like, this is fucking insane to me.
I mean, look at Staps. Staps, he doesn't do that. He gets himself a house. He
gets a free house.
Yeah, but then
he goes out and makes money.
Staps, of all people, his friends go to the job board and go help. And sure, he gets money at a biannual fighting tournament, which is weird, but it's still...
Their first priority is getting money, and they actually find out they have to make payments on the house. So I guess it's like free means no down payment.
Yeah. So, like, there'll be characters who just show up and just hang out with the other characters all day.
Basically, be more like Staps.
And the thing is, in My Little Pony, all the main 6, like, have jobs, have roles, have things they need to do.
Yep.
Rainbow Dash controls the weather. Like, Rarity is a fashion designer. Pinkie Pie runs a bakery. Drax just sits around and just, well, I guess he makes everything better.
Well, it's just like a starving college student who, like, runs a library.
Yeah, here Blake's right. He's straight up gonna just collect royalties on his music so he can just chill around.
Not his music, someone else's music.
And someone...
royalties on the music he brings in.
Yeah.
And...
like, if I were him, I'd patent those magic crystals and make bank that way.
I mean, notice this. Really, like, if you read other stories like this, notice this. Because, like, in certain works, like Naruto or Bleach or something, like, they're basically keeping the peace. So your character can be like, all right, I'm keeping the peace. I'm stopping all the evil or whatever. But for My Little Pony... No, like, the characters have jobs and positions.
There is no peace to keep, because it's always peace.
Like, back in Yoimune, Ark was on the government, basically. On the Bureau Force, because
he was on the Bureau payroll.
Yeah, but like...
I like how our two examples for how to write a self-insert are Yoimune and Me, My Friends, and Ponies.
Well, how to give your self-insert something to do during the day that makes sense. Like, and again, I'm saying, probably a lot of kids writing these stories, they just hang around in the summer, they just... they don't know that.
Yeah, but like I said, Staps is just a kid, and he knew that you have to get a job.
But, like, Drax is a 36-year-old man who, in the story, writes an insane reason for his character to not have to work a day job.
Hey, man, you don't gotta go to work.
This is fucking insane.
That's one of the songs he gives her.
This, I didn't notice this before, but just, like, I guess as I got older and I graduated college and had to move away from my friends to work, this pisses me off.
Yeah, man. That's why I keep saying Staps, man, because he knows what's up. He knows how to write a self-insert. He gets stuff done, gets a job, has his own place.
Yeah. So, productive member of society, also good with knives.
Good with knives. She stopped him. I'm unsure why the Dark Stallion looked like he was in pain. I know why he's in pain. I know why I'm in pain.
Are you okay, Drax?
Unable to hold it back anymore, he started to laugh.
Oh man, I'm sorry. The puns are just too horrible not to laugh at.
The mayor looked confused.
You're gonna call attention to that?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Everywhere, Yella, it's the Angst much law. Everywhere you don't want the story to go, it goes there.
Yep.
Every detail you don't want him to focus on, he focuses on. What's a polar bear? Remember that shit?
Oh, God. What puns are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. I forgot you don't know my origin story yet.
Wow, just straight up calling
let's
him
just
an origin
tell
story.
Everyone.
Just call
everyone.
Call it.
I come from a planet called Simply Earth, blah, 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 blah.
I'm an awful human being.
I should be getting paid. This feels like I'm going on tour saying the same shit over and over.
Why you gotta keep doing the same tricks over and over?
Yeah.
This is Brazil.
Damn.
He's sobered a bit. Drax, never. We made that joke before, but I can always bringing it back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's just say, my music is not the only thing that comes from another world. And we have Alita people in places with similar names.
Not just Alit.
Right.
Alita.
Alita, yeah.
I think I know someone named Alita. Her eyes grew wide at this. The way?
I knew it.
Oh. Damn.
That story about the summoning that device with the spell, it was just too fishy.
Wow, like, why did you expect anyone to believe that you just somehow magicked that thing out of nowhere with music on it?
Yeah.
Like, what a bad excuse. She took off her glasses and started to twirl them.
Is it true? Did Princess Celestia summon you here to be her consort, but you rejected her?
Yes. The rumor going around is that Drax was summoned to be Princess Celestia's fuck buddy. Because of course. Wow. Of course.
My Little Pony.
My Little
Pony.
We're a G-rated show for young children.
Drax winced at that. Oh, I did more than wince at it.
Winced, yeah.
I had like a full heart attack.
I cried.
Ouch! That's a new one by me, Vinyl. No, the princess never had any interest in me, and it was another pony that did the summoning.
He sighed.
But that is strictly confidential.
Look, I'm not. I'm not going to say anything.
Let me tell this celebrity.
Yeah, he's like, look, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm kind of from another world, and I won't say anything more than that, other than the fact that it was Twilight that summoned me. And there's no way I would tell you that I'm actually a human.
Yeah.
You're really bad at this. She waved her hoof at him.
Yeah. If you're in showbiz, if you're in showbiz, you know all about secret identities. Yours is safe with me.
What secret identities? Like Hannah Montana? I mean, who leads like a full secret life?
Otherworldly being. Hello.
Like, I can't think of, like, maybe Daft Punk, but it's not like you don't know their names or what they look like. You can find pictures of them. Their names are out there. Thomas Bangalter and Guy Manuel de Homem Cristo.
It's not like they're all comic book superheroes.
But did you know that Daft Punk was actually summoned from another world to provide us with music?
I thought they were aliens.
Yeah, did you know that humankind would never have invented electronica on their own, and instead we had to steal them from aliens that were summoned here?
Yeah, and then brainwashed to make music.
Yeah, that's what Area 51 was all about.
Oh, nice.
Good. Now, what else did you want to do? What else do you want to do? You gave her the music.
I want to have sex.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, I'm Chase to Pinkie Pie, my one and only now. Yeah. We've been over this like 5 million times.
But I mean, if I just sort of beat off in front of you, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
I remember.
All right. Well, I remember you told me you found a way to make a portable power source.
Oh, no.
I know a pair of colts out of Philadelphia, unicorns, that are absolute wizards in making magical devices. They're working on making a device to make synthetic music, as well as a portable one for playing back music, much like your gizmo here.
We harnessed the power of machines and invented gizmos. Gizmo.
It's a good word.
Go on.
He replied, very interested indeed. He was looking for someone to apply his new discoveries. Why don't you apply them? Why don't you apply yourself?
No, I just want to sit back and collect royalties all day.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
She continued.
Well, it just so happens I know them well. They're also a performance group, and I've worked with them in some song mixing. They go by the name of Daft Pony. Okay, that actually made... I felt
think
that one,
I need
too.
to go lie down. Am I done for this chapter?
No.
We are losing sealed members like flies.
You are Drax. You are never done.
Can you do your best Connor impersonation? Peace the fuck out, everybody.
Bye, Connor.
No. Oh, god damn.
That's not even a pun.
No, it's just stupid.
That would be like...
It's just daft.
Yeah.
That would be like if it was just like, oh, I'm in Halo now. There's this band called Daft Halo. Funny joke. Like, it's not funny at all.
I mean, I guess Daft... You know, punk pony.
Yeah, there's this really awful band called Nayback.
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Yeah.
God.
Wheelmer.
Yeah, I listened to this hard rock band called Five Philly Death Punch.
Alright, now we're just moving into Drax territory.
Yeah. We need to be careful here.
Yeah, lest we
we
become the man that we mock.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a slippery slope down to Drax Valley.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become Drax.
To see yourself become Drax.
Yeah.
Yes.
It took several minutes for him to stop laughing this time. Afterwards, they agreed to terms. It seemed that
terms.
It seemed
That's just it. Like, all right, Drax, I'll let you finish laughing, but I have the contract right here.
It seemed that
I mean, take your time. I don't get why you're doing that.
It seemed that Vinyl was part owner of the company as well as its star performer. Wrong. Right. She had managed to spin her success into a profitable business, mostly run by her partner.
Wow.
Usually it's when you manage to spin your success into a non-profitable business.
Yeah, into a non-profit
like what happened
business.
to him? He was a star linebacker. Oh, he became an alcoholic and a gambler. You know, like...
Well, I've always been a dreamer.
Yeah.
This left her time for performances and freedom to do things she wanted.
Oh, she's taking after Drax. She's leaving the hard work to her partner.
Yeah. Many of the songs were recorded from the device, some for immediate release. Wait, you're not even gonna like change them or have someone cover them? You're just gonna release them? I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. It's like, oh yeah, that sounds like...
Well, I mean, they were recorded, from the device. Fuck, you're right. God damn it.
Like, you're just gonna release them? You're not even gonna add, like, pony words in there? It's gonna sound weird. They have references to our world that wouldn't make sense.
It's supposed to be like an accident. Like, Drax knows their references, but, like, they don't, you know?
No, I just mean, like, it would reference, like, you know, New York or something, and they'd be like, what's New York?
Yeah. What does that mean?
Or it would say someone instead of some pony, and they'd be like, what?
So, like, they'll play Raise Your Glass by Pink, and they won't know the artist Pink. They'll just be like, this is hip new music.
Yeah, but if it has, like, things that aren't part of their vernacular, it would be weird.
You know, you said someone, instead of some pony. I know that it's actually a thing that happens in the show, but that really bothers me.
You're right, the correct word is some pony. I'm sorry.
Well, no, because someone, the words one or body don't imply human.
Yeah.
And that just bothers me. I know it's a thing.
I mean, we're really getting caught up on the...
Fucking
we're, like, really getting pedantic here. My point is just that
I think we should get pedantic. Like, this is pedantically a shit scene.
Like, why didn't they cover the songs? They just released them.
I don't know.
They're not even like they did, like they're just gonna be like crap.
We're talking in a circle, but again, I don't think they need to, since this is completely 100% new to the ponies.
Yeah, but it's gonna sound like crappy compressed MP3, and if it has any references to human things, it's not gonna make any sense at all.
No, they didn't think it through, and somehow magically it'll all work.
Anyway, others for use as fodder for new ideas on music. Some of the genres that he had brought were completely unknown. It would be saved for later, when Equestria was ready for alternative music styles. I listened to really cutting-edge music that you just wouldn't understand.
Like reggae and dubstep.
Oh, here we go. Here's my chance. But
they have a DJ.
Hey, Vinyl, it's your cousin, Marv. That new sound you're looking for? Well, how about this?
Think about it. It's
damn it.
Like, they have electronic music. Why does he think they aren't ready for dubstep? Like, you're just full of it. Within a month...
Were we ready for dubstep?
God. Within a month, a prototype was made for the music player, jointly developed by the two inventors and Drax. It was being mass-produced under the name iPone. Okay, let's just move on. We don't want to...
Move on, go.
Store all those thoughts, save them for later. A week after that, Equestria Girls topped the charts as the biggest selling album in Equestrian recording history and left all of Equestria wondering, what is a bikini? See, I told you!
Exactly. There we go.
I told
Fucking
you.
Hell.
Couldn't even cover it. Too lazy for that. It was dusk, and the moon was rising. Princess Luna... line break, by the way.
Line break. I missed this one.
Princess Luna had been performing her duties for some time now, and it had once again become second nature to her. As she sat staring at her work, she sighed sadly to herself. She was so happy to be back in the world, with her loving sister again at her side, but so far she was still otherwise without friends. Now that ponies had mastered the technology to light the night... Light the night! Oh! They stayed awake at all hours. For this she was happy. Yet her own shyness, and the stigma of what she had once allowed herself to become, kept her from going out and making friends. I mean, you're royalty. You probably shouldn't be, like, just hitting up TGI Fridays. It's dangerous.
Yeah, that... Fair point. You're also the goddess of the moon.
As she stared longingly out into the night, she heard her sister trot up behind her to join her on the balcony. It was moments like this that they were best able to be together, and she treasured every moment. But today, the sadness was stronger than usual, and even her sister's normally cheery disposition was hard-pressed to pierce the funk she was in.
You know what? I just need to meet a smug asshole to really, help turn my disposition around.
You know what? I just need to... harness the smang.
I just need to be nagged by a true alpha.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Beautiful word.
Beautiful work as always, my dear little sister.
Celestia sat down beside the midnight mare and gave her a loving nuzzle.
I so love having you around to make my nights worthwhile again.
Even the nights are better now that we're here together. Luna nuzzled back, but only half-heartedly this time. I love you too, sis, but I'm just not feeling myself right now.
Wow.
Just leave it there. A worried frown crossed her face as she looked at her younger sister.
Whatever is wrong, you know you can talk to me about it. I will do anything to make my dear sister happy.
It's nothing.
Luna, you know better. Tell your big sister what's troubling you.
The Dark Alicorn...
Or there will be hell to pay!
I'll send you to the moon again. I won't play.
Oh my god.
The Dark Alicorn paused a long time, gazing up at the stars, and steeled herself. As we look...
Maybe the moon wouldn't be that bad.
As we sit by the pool and dream of stars and the future. It's just not one, not three.
Not one, not three.
I love you, Sally. I love being with you again. This sounds like we're in a relationship, which is weird. But I still feel...
Question mark?
But I still feel so alone sometimes. She turned and looked at the white mare. I want some friends. I want to find love. I want to belong. I mean, is like Celestia like always like throwing like crazy parties or something like?
Yeah, I think she is also just usually probably at the castle or whatever where she lives.
Yeah,
ruling.
She lives at a big castle and like just does things that rulers of nations do.
Yeah,
God business, I guess.
I mean, she's responsible for raising the sun.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Like, she's probably not just chilling out.
No.
The white mare ruffled the smaller one's mane. No open quote.
Oh, good. I for a moment I wasn't sure. Okay, I'll just read it. But yeah, no open quote. You will always belong so long as we have each other. As for friends, there is nothing stopping you from going out and meeting new ponies.
She told her eyes. Okay, that's going to be $4.75 if you want to get through this gate. Exact change only.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I knew I should have gotten Easy Pass.
I mean, sure, you may have to wear a disguise at first. It's not easy being a goddess in public. But once they see the real you, they will love you as much as I do.
They're like she's like walking around wearing like one of those glasses with a nose and mustache on it.
No. She's just wearing a balaclava.
And suddenly Drax's head perks up and he goes, "Is that someone wearing a mask I smell?"
Time to break them down.
Yeah. I live for these moments.
The Dark Alicorn looked down, still feeling disconsolate at her position.
What?
But,
Sure.
Sally, what if I want more than just a friend? Oh, baby, you got what I need. What if I want someone to love? Find me somebody. Oh my god, there's too many.
You gotta do one for each one.
I'll find one, man. I'll find one. I don't want what I am to get in the way of them loving who I am. I am.
Wow.
She sighed. Wow. I am afraid no...
This is who I am.
I am.
Yeah, exactly.
I am afraid no pony would ever see anything more than Princess Luna, or even worse, the pony that was once Nightmare Moon. Celestia wrapped a wing around her sister.
I wish I could tell you it will be easy, but it won't.
I really don't want to say this, but I have to now.
You know, Celestia, you're really crap at consoling your sister. That's
if you need someone to talk to, I'm busy, but I can
don't
get one
talk
of the guards
to Celestia. Just don't talk to Celestia.
Yeah.
I've never taken a consort because I could not bring myself to be hurt when they grew old and left me. But you, my dear sister, you still have a chance at happiness.
Is that how it works? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're still young and attractive, but I'm old, so I guess I'll move on.
Well, I mean, I think by left, I think she died, because she's immortal, because she's a goddess.
She sighed.
It will not be easy, and there will be pain along the way, but if you search and have patience, love will come. I say this even though I have clearly already given up myself.
Takes you under its wing. Wow, yeah, there's 3 things that happen in that scene that song can reference. It's amazing. Love Comes by the Posies, good song. Finally gaining the courage to bring up her real issue, she timidly looked up at her sister again. Well, what about that other pony? The Dark Alicorn I saw you talking to before. Is he like us? Him? Can he learn to love me and not grow old?
Why would you make that assumption?
She's hoping
because he's an alicorn.
maybe he's immortal too. She's hoping. Suddenly standing.
I mean, maybe because the whole idea of an alicorn. Those are all special.
Yeah. I mean, look at it this way, Luna. You could either spend a short time for you. I mean, if you can even conceive of time, because it never has an effect on you. You can either spend a short time with someone who will grow old and die, or you could spend forever with the biggest douche who's ever lived.
I mean, I'd go for the short happiness and then relatively sad over forever unhappy.
I gotta ask though, is that a thing in the show that alicorns are immortal?
Well, they're gods.
Well, is that a thing now that Drax is immortal?
I guess.
I mean, I think he always was sort of. I think he always was sort of a god the moment he got into the universe.
But I was kind of hoping he'd, grow old and
die of old age. Yeah.
Oh,
don't.
No, it's like
don't we all?
Fun fact: there's a sequel to Angst where he's immortal, but Pinkie Pie's gotten old and died, and he's real sad about it.
Oh God.
All right. With that revelation, let's continue.
Fuck!
Just go, Blake.
Suddenly standing up, a shocked look in her eyes, the Dawn Princess replied,
Drax? Oh, no. No,
1 not 3, yeah.
Also, not 1 or 3, yeah. You can never be with him. He has a dark destiny ahead of him, and we must never become entangled in his path.
She shook her head.
He is in love with another pony, and he has a dark prophecy looming over his head. By the way, did I mention dark destiny prophecy?
Wait a minute, she's like, you don't want to be associated with this guy because he has a dark prophecy. Plus, he's in love with someone else. I don't care if they're harmed by the prophecy.
Yeah,
I just care about you.
Yeah.
I only care about you. I only have one sister. I have many
subjects,
many worshippers. Yeah, I have many subjects. I only have one sister. Come on,
Celestia, don't lie to your sister. Just tell her, look, he's a major asshole, and he's so fucking strong. I don't even know what to do.
He's stronger than me.
He saps my power just being around him. He'll straight up he'll turn you into a frail pile of skin and flesh.
Just a few days after being here, he was stronger than me, and he's been taming and controlling his power for months.
Yeah.
He's beyond either of us.
I mean, just tell her the truth.
That's kind of a scary thought. I mean, they have
Drax is a scary thought. Why do you think I just freaked at the idea that he'd be around forever?
I'm thinking about he's immortal. He's more powerful than either of them. I mean, if he wants to just flip out and kill everyone, no one can stop him.
I mean, that's the prophecy, isn't it? He could.
Yeah, he could.
He could choose to destroy the world.
He could choose to save it or destroy it.
And so what do you mean, dark destiny ahead of him, dark prophecy looming over his head? It's there. Right now, he could just be I'm tired of this, and just fucking scorched earth the whole fucking place.
and the two of them, even together, wouldn't be powerful enough to stop it.
The prophecy is literally active until the day he vanishes from existence.
Anyway, as Celestia, very, very, here she says something that makes a lot of sense. For you to try to approach him would only find you hurt.
Or worse.
But
silly. He's the only other alicorn in Equestria, the Dartmere cried plaintively.
Twilight an alicorn?
She is now, not at the time of this writing.
Oh.
We were meant to be together. I can make him love me, I'm sure of it. Oh, don't go into Drax territory.
Yeah.
No, please, Luna, be the better pony.
Then we can be happy together forever. The sun goddess stamped her hoof, now agitated.
No, I forbid it. I will not see you hurt again, sister. You must stay away from Drax, or he will drag you down with him when his destiny comes to claim him.
I like this scene.
Yeah. This here we get the truth.
That his character.
I like Celestia. Celestia's a good character.
Yeah. Shocked at the sudden violence.
Celestia, favorite character in this entire thing.
Oh my god.
Shocked
Are you telling me that it literally is an interlude between chapters of pointless bullshit because it has one scene of actual relevance?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Shocked at the sudden violence in her sister's voice, Luna took a step back. And just as suddenly as the Dawnmare's feature softened again, her one feature,
her single
she's
feature.
got a blank face with a nose on it. And she stepped forward to embrace her younger sibling.
I'm so sorry, Luna. I really am. I just don't ever want to see you hurt the way I hurt you so long ago. You know what? This is honestly kind of reading like a really like these two have a big sister complex going on, and I'm not sure how healthy this is.
Yeah. She nuzzled her sister, then pulled back to look her in the face. They locked orbs.
They locked orbs, yeah. Please, Luna, promise me you will not seek out the other alicorn. He is dangerous, both to you and himself, and I could never bear to let you be hurt that way.
Luna nodded, tears of frustration and sadness in her eyes. I promise, Sully. I trust your judgment, but I'm still so lonely. So lonely.
So lonely. That says lonely.
Lonely. I mean, I was just so excited to reference Team America. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
That's fair.
She sobbed into her sister's pastel mane and was held by the only pony that could ever truly know her. Crawling
like I said, crazy, weird sister complex.
Yeah, and that is the interludes. That was awful.
The end
Finally.
is approaching, but life marches on.
Finally. I mean,
to be fair, it's not nearly as bad as the next chapter.
Oh no!
Yeah, like once again, right at the end when he gets kind of something going, next chapter is going to be just another fucking divergence.
Yeah, except rather than random like little happy moments, I guess happy moments.
Quote unquote.
It's not happy for me, but
really fucked up moments.
But the next one has a complete retconning of a character. A ridiculous straw man, so that way Drax can just get on a soapbox.
Good,
like usual,
and a ridiculous continuation of just everything that happened in this chapter, which was nothing.
Yeah.
So. At least, so be ready for the next, actually shorter chapter, which is nice. Breakfast.
I think this is the
only
longest
nice
chapter
thing
that we just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up,
so close yet so far.
Next up, Breakfast at Rarities, chapter 12, and then after that, we only have 3 more, and then the epilogue. So.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to discuss this or just hang out with us, we have a public Amino and a public Discord. The links will be in the description. We hope to see you there.
And, good luck with everything, I suppose.
Yeah, pray for all of us. Hear us all dying.
Pray for the broken, no one can fix us.
Yeah. That's our theme song now.
Broken Sides, pull off the Shells album.
Yeah. You think he brought any Broken Side into Equestria?
Let's get freaky now. Let's get fucking freaky
that
now.
emo music took the pony world by storm. Okay.
Either way.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Take care, everybody.